Sims,
and Duarte.
Sims, and Duarte.
All right. So I
Talk to me,
watched that
gang.
fight. I watched that fight today. Um, I think Kenneth Sims won that fight. What score I sent you? 7-5. I think it was 7-5. I sent you.
Yeah,
I, uh, yeah, 7-5 Sims. He definitely lost that last round, and they was going into that round. I think they was going into. I think I had him tied in the 10th round, and
yeah.
then or something like that. It was 5-4 Sims, then 7-4 Sims. Yeah. I had a 7-4 going into the 12th. Uh, yeah, I had Sims winning that fight I had Sims winning 7-5. My bad. My
No, that's
bad.
the that's the same score I had though. That's the same score I had,
Seven
and I watched it
five.
last night. Yeah, and I watched it last night. I
Yeah.
just I was just totally disappointed because I'm gonna tell you this. It looked like a perfect situation for Sims. You know why? Sims had told the reporters he haven't fought in Chicago since he was 16 years old. So that means his entire pro career was on the road.
Right.
You feel me? So it was like it was like a dream moment for him to be having. It wasn't a title shot, but it was like a eliminator. It was like
Eliminator.
an
Right.
eliminator. You know what I mean? And it was the main event, so that was like a dream situation for him to be fighting at home and putting on a show, being the main event. You know what I mean? All of that was great. Now listen, I'm not saying Duarte didn't win any rounds. He definitely won some rounds. But
Right.
Duarte also missed a lot of punches. He threw a lot of hooks and uppercuts that had him in the air, and there was nothing there, right?
Right.
Sims made the mistake of sometimes fighting off the ropes. Okay, cool. But when you talk about the jab, Sims was beating him with the jab. When you talk about the combination punching, Sims was beating him with the combination punching. When you talk about countering, Sims was countering him. So I didn't understand what the judges was looking at, and to take that away from me, I thought that was nasty work, man. I ain't gonna fraud. I thought it was nasty because I felt like he did a great job and he composed. He had Duarte tamed. When you look at Duarte highlights, when you look at Duarte fights, he's going off on these dudes, and they
Fact.
can't do nothing about it. He even stopped Jojo Diaz. You
Fact.
understand? So that lets you know what type of intensity level he working with. So and I mean, listen, Duarte was putting in some work, but did he win the fight? I didn't have him winning the fight. Was it some close rounds? Yes, it was some close rounds. But I thought Kenneth Sims, kept the fight at his pace with the jab, with the combination punching, and with the countering. Now, I didn't agree with him being up against the ropes at times, things like that, but he handled himself well and he kept his composure. I really thought Kenneth Sims was gonna get caught up in a brawl with Duarte, but he kept it together. He fought on the
Right.
inside. He fought on the outside. Now, a lot of people have been looking at the punch stats, right? That shit was not accurate at all
At
because here's
all.
why. Here's why. They had Duarte landing probably like 300 punches, 300 more punches. No, they had this. It was crazy. The shit I saw, I gotta go back and look at it, but it was crazy. They had said something like he threw like 300 something more punches than Sims, and I'm like, huh? Like, what was
Right.
y'all watching? You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Everybody was saying he was landing more power shots. Maybe it looked that way because he was throwing wild punches. But
Right.
if this guy's a puncher and he's throwing real power shots and he's getting it and he's getting off, don't you think he would at least drop Kenneth Sims or at least had him hurt? You know what I'm saying? I didn't see none of that. I just saw a competitive fight. I saw a good fight. I saw a good boxing match. I felt like Kenneth Sims won 7-5, man. That's what I had it. I really don't understand what the judges was looking at. And the only thing I could come up with was the fact that Golden Boy can make more money off of a Duarte than they could a Kenneth Sims, to be honest.
I
You
can
know what I'm
dig it.
saying?
I can dig it. Most definitely. I saw Kenneth Sims stand behind that jab. I saw him coming out the pocket, pull counter him with that hook, steady catching Duarte. Um, some of those rounds that they might have gave to Duarte, I was watching Kenny Sims block a lot of those punches with his gloves. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of catching with the gloves or whatever. Good tight defense by Kenny Sims. It could have been a little tighter, but I had them winning though, bro. Like I don't know what they saw either, bro. And when you were speaking on the jab, I don't mean to go backwards. But I forgot to say this about Regis. Regis worked the hell out that jab last night. Well, he left-handed, so he was working the hell out of that jab. But it seemed like he had hurt his hand or something because he started slapping with it and he was missing opportunities for combos, but he did keep his jab working. You feel me? That's what I respected about him. So also with Kenny Sims, he kept his jab working, kept it working. I'm like, man, he really putting it together. And I was like, well, shit, this shit kind of easy to score, except for like 2 rounds. I think it was the
Mm-hmm.
fifth round or something like that because I was texting you as I was watching it and I was scoring it. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man, I don't know what they saw, bro. Like some of them judges, they be going off of action. Like if you like, all right, so if Kenny Sims is bow, bow, kind of like with Puello and Matias. If Kenny Sims is bow, 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 and then you see Duarte come back with a boom, boom. It's scored, but that's only 2 punches. Soon as Kenny Sims, like, he might have ate them punches a little bit, then he right back at it. Pow, 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 pow. They just not coming as hard as Duarte's punches, but I'm still scoring. Whether these layups, free throws, dunks, or 3-pointers, it's all points. You feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
so so my 5 connected punches shouldn't have me down if you only hit me with 2 solid ones that's a little bit more stronger than mine. That's how I would judge a fight. You feel me? I'm judging
Mm-hmm.
on landed punches. Who got hit the most? Know what I'm saying? So, and I think Kenneth Sims, he landed way more. He landed a lot more punches than Duarte did last night, bro. So, I
Yeah.
think they, uh, I think they was tripping for sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
I really wasn't feeling that. But when something happens like that with a fighter, bang, how does it make you feel? Like when you see something like that happen to a fighter?
Well, I mean, I start thinking about the training camp, the money I paid these sparring partners, the money I'm paying my trainer, my cut man, my promoter. I'm thinking about all this shit because I might put on a show like this, and with this L, even though I feel like I won with this L, I get knocked all the way down out the rankings. Or don't nobody want to re-sign me. Or you understand what I'm saying? Or it ain't no money in fighting me. When I'm really like, bro, like I'm solid work over here. You feel me? So it's disappointing, bro, because I know how them training camps be. They be grueling. They be grueling. You feel me? Gruesome and grueling training camps. And I put all this pain in. I came out here. I won. In reality, I won, but the scorecard saying something different. So it's disappointing. You feel me?
Yeah.
Very disappointing.
Yeah. What you think? What you think is next for Kenneth Sims?
Man, just keep pushing, bro. Just keep pushing, bro. I feel like he ain't got nothing. The only thing that I feel like he can, you know what I'm saying, he might want to drop his head to is the fact that he got robbed. Not that he lost, but he got robbed. You feel me? So just forward motion, man. Just keep. Hopefully, hopefully they'll put him back out there with somebody solid. You feel me? Ken Sims can box his ass off, bro. And I knew this was gonna be a boxer versus a slugger type of situation. And I usually go for the boxer in those instances. And man, Ken Sims got his paper last night, bro. I think he should just get back in the gym, try to figure out a way to make his wins more decisive, and shit, keep it pushing. You feel me? I ain't mad at him.
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't mad at him either. I mean, but I just felt bad for him because he was at home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I felt like he fought a smart fight. And not only did he fight a smart fight, he fought too. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he just went out there and boxed and just kept it
Right.
clean. He fought too. He showed heart, he showed skills, he showed endurance, he showed a lot. You know what I'm saying? I just feel bad because I felt like it was a money fight lined up after this. You know what I mean? I hope he still definitely get a shot though at some money. You know what I mean? It's a lot of money out there to be made, man. And I just want my boy to get his just due.
Yeah. See, I see Enzo saying he might be strong at 47, but you know, he looked like a big 40 pounder, but I think he'll be a small 47, bro.
Mm.
I think he'll be a small 47, bro. How you think he fare
Kenneth
at 47?
Kenneth Sims' body look like he work out, but he don't look like he into all the new strength and conditioning tactics. He look like
Right.
he got an old school boxing body. Like, you know what I'm saying? He real slender. You know what I mean? He not real bulky at the shoulders. He not real bulky in the
Right.
arms and stuff like that. So I mean, I don't know, man. That'd be tough because if you go to 47, I think he gonna definitely need to hit the weights because them dudes be getting big at 47, man.
Them pull-ups. Them pull-ups get you strong. You know what I'm saying?
But it's a lot of money at 40 and 47. So I think he could sneak back in there.
Facts, facts. So what you think? 40 or 47 for Sim? What you think his
Well,
ceiling
def-
is?
well, definitely 40, and then his ceiling is 47.
I can dig it. Most definitely.